Christian Horner has raised concerns about F1's new 2026 regulations. Pat Simmons has called out Christian Horner as Red Bull continues to raise fears over new Formula One rule changes. F1's chief technical officer has said Red Bull must be spending their budget on alarm bells, as he responded that the team drawing up the new regulations know what we're doing. Simmons has defended F1's new 2026 regulations after criticism from Red Bull bosses and drivers. Horner and Max Verstappen have both been vocal in their criticisms of the new concept. Simmons told Autosport, "Teams spend a large part of their budget on buying alarm bells. We had exactly the same with 2022, that it won't work, and we, the teams, have been through it all before and we know what we're doing. The 2026 car in my mind is no bigger a change than the 2022 one. I would argue that it is actually a bit less aerodynamic, a jump. Yes, it got more active components in there, but there's nothing magic about active aerodynamics. I'm quite confident. F1's new regulations will focus on sustainability with the removal of the MGU-H system. Sustainable fuels will also be championed as part of a move towards a more eco-friendly sport. However, Horner has called out the updates as he suggested the new regulations would risk creating Frankenstein cars. Verstappen has also slammed the designs after getting a feel for the new cars in the simulator. Verstappen explained, "To me, it looks pretty terrible. If you go flat out on the straight at Monza, and I don't know what it is, like 400 or 500 meters, before the end of the straight, you have to downshift flat out because that's faster. I think that's not the way forward." Horner's views led Mercedes boss Toto Wolff to suggest his rival was focusing on self-interest. The Austrian remarked, "I think what frightens him more maybe is that his engine program is not coming along, and then maybe he wants to kill it, the rules, that way." So you always have to question what's the real motivation to say something like that. However, Horner shot down the assumptions and said his only focus is on the quality of the sport. He commented, "But for me, the most important thing is from a sporting point of view that we all have a collective responsibility to work with the FIA and the commercial rights holder to ensure that the product is as good as it can be. Otherwise, we've all failed."